award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat of my pants.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles!
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
And good evening and welcome to the BallGame Blitz TV Sports Network. And it is produced by Worthy Road Studios. It's a copyright broadcast. We're here at ECS, a beautiful gymnasium they have. They have a lot of banners hanging from the gymnasium. It's going to be a great place to play. This is one of those 94-foot courts, but we will remind you this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2024. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios. I'm Coach Joe Holloway. I'll be your play-by-play man, and one of the best color men around, Brian Bullard, is going to be your color man. He'll add a lot of insight to this game. And, Brian, this is going to be one of those games that has the potential for a white knuckler, slobber knocker, and two teams are fixing to really get after each other.
Yeah, and I was talking to Coach Teichman earlier just about ECS and kind of getting that scouting report, and very physical, very tall, very well-coached team. And so we're in for a battle. And at this point of the season in the region, you're always going to be in a battle this late in the year.
Absolutely. Our coach, a fine young coach, teaches man-to-man as well as anybody. And but we're going to face a veteran coach that I have faced before, Tim Wise, who at one time coached at Millsaps. He's been in the Mississippi Private School League as well as coaching here in Tennessee. He and his wife have moved back here. And I think, and you may have gotten some extra information from Kyle, but his trademark is his tough man-to-man, but that laning 1-3-1 zone that he likes to go to sometimes.
Yeah, and, one of the things that Coach Teichman talked about was we're going to have to go against a set defense a lot. And so you won't get those easier transition baskets. Not easy, but transition baskets that we like to get. Ridgely get out in transition, Kelsey running, those kind of things. We're going to have to score against the set defense and execute at a high level.
Absolutely. The execution, keeping the turnovers down, because ECS will not turn the ball over very much. Very well-respected club. They've played some tough teams. We played some tough teams. If we rebound, keep our turnovers down, and take good shots like we have been lately, I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, it's going to come down to obviously basketball. You got to put the ball in the basket, but I think it's going to come down to getting rebounds and getting stops on the defensive end, not giving them extra possessions and not giving them transition baskets, easy baskets off turnovers. We got to get a shot off and give our guys a chance to go get offensive boards and give ourselves the best chance to score and keep up with them.
Absolutely. Of course, we'll be playing with our point forward, Ridgely Reagan, and our point guard, Cole Vargason. You know the sets that we run pretty much. We'll make some moves and motion and things like that. They run a true 4-out, 1-under offense. They'll start 4 guards tonight, and I believe that Wilson will be the only one in the post area. They'll cut people through, and I'm sure we'll see some staggered doubles, singles, whatever you want to call those screens. But it'll be an interesting game to watch how both coaches' game plan unfolds and how both teams' kids execute that game plan.
Yeah, and they'll have 3 guys that can handle the ball, get them into their sets, and they'll surround the guy in the middle there. Really disciplined club, really well coached club, and it's going to take a great effort from our guys. But what would you expect? It's not March yet, but getting towards March in this time of the year for postseason basketball.
Well, it really is. Of course, this is, I hate to dub it this, a loser leave town or a game because that doesn't fit if we win. But this game, to advance on, you've got to make it to the semifinals on Friday night. You must win this game. And I know our kids are going to give us a good effort, but trust me, ECS is not going to let down either. No,
and anytime you come over here in any sport, they're going to be well coached. We've played them in football, we played them in baseball, basketball, of course. Anytime you come and you're competing against one of these squads from over here, they're going to be well coached. They're going to play hard, and it's going to be a tough night.
And we have played a lot of football over here, too, besides some basketball, and baseball is played. And I see down there just for a second, if you look at the backs of them, you can't see Darby, I don't think, right now. He's blocked out, but he's talking to Blake Butler. We've had a few encounters with Blake at another
old
school.
Foe.
Yeah, he's an old foe, but a friendly foe.
He's a good guy.
He is one of the good guys. And halftime score is FACS, or is that Lausanne they're playing? USJ is trailing 39-34 to Lausanne. And I've got my mind also on that FACS team, too, a little bit. This is the game, though, we've got to focus on, and that was compliments of Paul Schulte helping us out, that Lausanne is leading USJ. And obviously, we'd like to see a lot of teams from our district play in that semifinal night. And this district would love to see all their teams make that semifinal night. Our girls have made it, Brian. A quick word about them, and then we'll need to take a timeout.
Yeah, great effort from them last night, coming out and jumping on them early, never letting up, and a day of practice today. And they'll go against an FACS team on on Thursday there at our place. So excited for them and proud of their effort.
Absolutely. Now, other high school teams covered, and we've got a lot of coverage tonight by the BallGame Blitz Network or USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian. We do Peabody football, Sacred Heart basketball, and those games are broadcast to each high school's Facebook page. We also have a lot of Union University home games, including volleyball, soccer, basketball, softball, baseball. Worthy Road Studios also produces all of the Jackson Rockabilly baseball, Bethel football. We do boxing and many other things. All of our games are archived to Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel. The executive producer for the BallGame Blitz Sports Network and Worthy Road Studios is Paul Schultze. Don't forget about our advertisers that we will tell you about. But we are going to come back in 3 minutes and 3 minutes after this important timeout. Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capitol Field, and go Eagles!
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Back here at ECS in their beautiful gymnasium, just like we have a great one where the semifinals be held. Brian Bullard, Coach Joe Holloway, and a special shout out to Riley Reagan, who has helped. You know, the TSSAA does have a fee extra above, and Riley has helped out. And remember him, we may even talk to him at halftime a little bit. Okay, Brian, some keys to victory tonight.
Yeah, as we're getting close, you know, it's important anytime you're in a game like this to get a quick start, but especially on the road, place you haven't played before. I look for us to get going early and hopefully build some momentum, and we want to put as much game pressure on ECS as we can. If they're not feeling pressure, if they're able to get out and kind of build a lead, makes it a little bit easier on them. So just talking with Coach Teichman, off to a good start, and then, you know, just be able to contain them on the boards, contain them, and get good shots. You know, they're not going to pressure us. They're not going to get after us, but we do have to execute our offense and take good shots.
Yeah, they're going to play Coach Wise's version of the pack man-to-man defense when they play it. I'm going to turn the timing over to you because they're starting a little bit early, so we'll let you handle timing and the introductions.
We're going to go ahead and we'll take a break while we do the prayer and national anthem. We'll be back with the starting lineups.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And America's greatest song being played there. Reba McEntire did such a great job. And here is Brian Bullard.
Starting lineups for your Eagles tonight. Starting at forward, number 2, junior Berman Jenkins. Number 3, point guard, sophomore Cole Vargason. Number 10, freshman Kelsey Rose. Number 23, he's a senior, Ridgely Reagan. And the final starter for your Eagles tonight, number 24, junior Caden Cook. Eagles coached by Kyle Teichman, assisted by Ryan Yates and Drew Pirtle. Now the starters for the home team, ECS Eagles. Number 3, junior Tyler Jones. Number 4, junior Landon Royston. Number 24, junior Ryan Scott. Number 25, Graham Sorgenfry. And the final starter is number 32, junior Mike Wilson.
And they're coached by Tim Wise, a veteran college and high school coach. Remind you that some of our gold sponsors are Carlock Nissan, Aloha Pools, Jones Chevrolet, the Blacksmith Restaurant, Dynamics Physical Therapy, Humboldt, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Elite Dental, Bank of Jackson, McCoy's Heating and Air, Deaton's Carpet One, and we'll tell you about our silver sponsors. And again, a shout out to Riley Reagan and Reagan Realty Group. That's the proper way to say it. And I see that Berman Jenkins will jump for us. Caden on the far side. We'll back off the lane a little bit. And, Brian, this is a defensive tip. We'll keep two people back towards our goal. Their center is a well-built young man. Berman, if you were watching the old movie Replacements, you'd say he is wiry. But their center, Wilson, is a young man that does have some bulk. Let's see if he jumps for them. And no, they're going to jump, and it looks like number 24, and that is Scott. Ryan Scott will jump for them. And the tip, we hit it, but they got it. And we'll open up in our traditional man-to-man. Their point guard. We'll take a look at what we've got. They'll run a lot of cuts. They'll have some down screens. They're reading their cuts. And you see number 24, Scott, with the basketball. The kick out to Tyler Jones. Good ball movement. And we adjust very well. I thought we lost a man, and that's Wilson scoring. Mike Wilson, we lost him, Brian.
Yeah, they moved the ball well, and we fell asleep there late.
We had actually played good defense till, but they will pass it around till you break down. Go Vargason with it. We run a cutter through the lane to Berman Jenkins. Shakes, bakes, goes up, falling away, just off the rim, but they're slashing through his Kelsey Rose. The young freshman give you some good minutes. He goes to the hole just a little hard, and Wilson, their big man, gets the rebound with Landon Royston bringing it down the floor. A little shake and bake there. Kick out, and we get the steal, or had it. We're going to try to pick it up. They recover the ball, got loose. Grab that basketball, young men. The important defensive possession to make sure that we're communicating, making those switches. Left wing. And we can't say Eagles a whole lot tonight because one thing I can guarantee, the Eagles will win tonight. There are two sets of Eagles out here. Brian, what do you see early as they change their offense a little bit?
Yeah, we're packing in, trying to force them to maybe take some outside shots here.
And that's
just kind of filling each other out.
That's not a bad idea. You're right. Good help. There's the help. Hop. Berman pulls it. And let's see what – I didn't see what Kyle called. Right here. Yeah, Kyle's got a set play he wants to run called right here. Caden's shot just a little bit off. It was straight enough, but didn't have enough oomph to get over the rim. They bring it down the left side with Jones handling the ball. Good defense there. We force them to kick it out. The shot from the wing, no good. Ridgely Reagan plays Sky King and grabs the basketball. Both teams employ man. There's an NBA three, and Cole got hit, but no call, so we'll say it was good contact. And up, and that is Tyler Jones with his first points. From Jackson Christian trails by 4. Jones, an 11th grader. And I know their leading scorer of all time here is a young man named Cameron Jones. We go with our backdoor play, and they defended it fairly well that time.
They did, and I thought we could have got a foul there on Coach. I didn't think they gave him anywhere to land, but that's kind of a judgment call there.
Yeah, it's one of those, was the contact, and we'll give it to the officials on that one. They are much closer than we are. They feed in the low post area, and it's a proper call there. Nice call by the official. It'd be Landon Royston, his first. And Cole took a beating on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, good position there. Getting set before he turned.
You got to be there early, and Cole Vargason had jumped to the ball early. Ridgely Reagan's got it. Wanted to wheel and deal, but we kind of tightened it up a little bit. We make the cuts. Ridgely wants to go the hole, kicks it out to Berman, a little low on the left wing. Berman a running one-hander just off the rim. And somebody might say there's a force field on that rim.
2 pretty good look. Well, 3 if you count Kelsey's look too.
Yeah, all of them were good. Bringing the ball back out is Tyler Jones, the 6'3" guard. We give away a little height in some spots. Royston wanted to go to the hole, gave it off. They drive and kick. They're very good at that. And that is a 3 up by Tyler Jones. Now, I've been told by some folks from the Daily Memphian that you let him set his feet and he can wear it out. 7-0, and you see on our scoreboard there, ECS with the lead. Cole penetrates, gets it knocked away, and will inbound side out right in front of the scorer's table or beside it. We get that first basket down, and things I think will change a whole lot.
Yeah, just got to get that lid off the basket down there.
Ridgely Reagan looks it over, goes to Vargas on left wing. Back to Reagan on that left side. Now he's guarded by Jones. We skip it across. Berman Jenkins has it. Wants to go to the hole. Was going up. They say it was last touch by Berman.
Yeah, knocked it off his thigh there. Not a bad idea. He's going to have to be aggressive and look for his shot.
Yeah, we're going to have to take it to him. And they do play good defense, though. See a down screen and a pop out. And we let them get inside of us. And that is Royston scoring his first 2. And there's a timeout on the floor. Jackson Christian calls timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
We are back. Brian, some things the fans need to watch for or we need to change.
Yeah, we've gotten good looks on our end. They contested Berman there at the end, but we very easily could be on the board 4-6 points. We just got to convert those.
That's right.
Just some nerves early, and then on their end, they're doing a good job executing their offense. Coach Teichman frustrated because we're not getting matched up and knowing who we're guarding. So we got to sort all that out. We got to talk and communicate.
We're not playing Jackson Christian or Teichman type defense like he wants to play.
Right.
We do that and we'll be in business. It belongs to the Eagles, the Jackson Christian Eagles, that is, to Berman Jenkins. Cole Vargas on the left wing feeds Ridgely Reagan in the post. They jab at it. Ridgely goes up. He's fouled, though, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. And that was on 32, I believe, his first. Ridgely Reagan at the line. This will help if he can put us on the board. First one, shot it, got it. Important free throw. We've broken the column now, and now we just got to hunker down and play great defense at the other end. Second free throw, shot it, got that one also. 9-2. Ball inbounded to Tyler Jones. Young man wearing the goggles, and I don't blame him. I used to wear them sometimes too, but good skip pass and movement. Jones wants to drive, Euro step. He'll get 2 shots, they say. And the foul is on Cole Vargason, Coach.
Yeah, and good shot fake. You got to respect the 3. Able to split the defense there and draw the foul.
Now, on this first one, ECS will not rebound with anyone. Jones at the line. Shot it, got it. They will not rebound and contest. They'll get back and play defense. Coach Bullard told you about that earlier. Second one off the front of the iron. Rebound, Berman Jenkins. Berman looks for Vargason to go against this man-to-man defense. They have pretty good footwork just like we do, too. Double high screen. Vargason goes off. Wanted to 3. Rose gets it to Ridgely Reagan. To Kelsey Rose. And he can wheel and deal. They reach, steal it. And they're going to clamp you like a packed defense. And the dunk sets off the crowd. And it's 12-2. We're looking for our first field goal. We have 2 free throws from Ridgely Reagan. Here's Ridgely. He splits them, goes up, and a block. He'll get an old-fashioned and one.
That's a good answer. We needed that. The dunk got everybody fired up, and Ridgely comes back down, goes strong. And that's a big answer on our end.
He did a pretty good job of slicing and dicing then, didn't he? Free throw rolls out. Ridgely's going to get the rebound, and he's going to get fouled again and go to the line.
That's 2 on Wilson, Coach.
And that is an item because he is a big man and a force in there at times. And I think he's fixing to come out of the game. It looks like Ross is going to check in. First free throw comes off the rim. Short arm the ball just a little bit. Also coming in is number 14. That is Owens. Nick Owens, who's a junior guard. They've got a ton of guards on this team.
Yep.
Second shot by Reagan. It's off the back of the iron, trying to compensate for the short arm. Ridgely didn't get it, but so did Kelsey Rose. Got the rebound. We're going to get another shot at it. To Rose. Minute 38 in the first quarter play. Rose wants to go the hole. Banks it off and in, and the bank is open.
Yeah, Coach showing no fear. Both of Ridgely and Kelsey attacking their bigs, getting into their body right there.
Now we've cut the lead. It's 12-6 now. The ECS team leading. You see they're going to set a screen. They try to go back door. We didn't talk. Now we're communicating. Point those pistols, gentlemen. Good rotation.
He can't dribble. There we go.
Good rotation. And he dribbled it away. Good pressure right there. Reagan to inbound. Looks like, well, I thought he was going to send Caden up there. Caden is going to come up to the table. Caden Cook. Cole Vargason, we send a cutter underneath. We fake the backdoor play. Here's Reagan spinning. Wanted to go, and they'll get him for kind of an accidental charge, but it is the proper call.
Yeah, a little bit of contact before the charge, but he was out of control after that.
I thought he lost his balance as much as anything. Cook back in. He'll take Ross, and now they switch. They feed inside. We trailed them, but they'll kick it outside around the horn. Shot up and rattles in for Scott, his first 2. An important thing to do, even though we want to put pressure, stay between them and the basket. Here's Berman Jenkins with the drive. He got fouled. He'll shoot 2. And we'll check and see. That foul probably is on Scott, but we'll make sure that it is. And that's his first foul. And whatever time we got left, not a lot, we'll be in the 2-shot situation. Okay, let's see. Does that shot count? I thought it went through, or did they blow it dead and he still got 2? And they finally put it up on the board. That happens sometimes. I've run the scoreboard.
I guess his undershirt. They wouldn't let Carlos come in because of the undershirt.
That's a good possibility. 7 seconds. They want to get a shot out of it. They go inside, and Jones posted up, hit the bucket, and it's going to be 16-8 in favor of ECS over the Jackson Christian Eagles. Let's take a 1-minute timeout.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates. just like everybody else. What they don't have is
Me.
Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
We are back here at ECS Gymnasium, a road game for the Eagles. Brian, what are some things we need to do? We made a good comeback after trailing at one time 10-2.
Well, Coach Wise talks very loud, so you can kind of hear him up here, and he's imploring his team to rebound.
Yes.
And we have, out of 8 points, he was telling them we've got 5 off of offensive rebounds, second chance points. So in his mind, if they cut that down, it's a 16-3 game. Their lead is bigger. So what we have to do is keep going to the boards and keep finding those not easy baskets, but second chance points, and keep taking it to them, being aggressive.
And I know he mentioned probably post defense too. We got to improve that slightly. It'll be Jackson Christian's basketball, trailing by 8. And again, you see where they'll go out and put some pressure on the point guard. They keep most of the guys in the arc. 4 of them. We miss a nice shot. Nothing wrong with the shot. It just didn't go down, and a rebound by Jones.
That's a great look.
With the basketball is Ryan Scott. They go back door, good rotation. They'll kick out. Scott's 3 up, missing. Caden Cook with a big rebound, Brian.
Yeah, good position there with the one-handed board.
We look it over, we get a cut. Nice curl cut, but we were already in motion and couldn't get the ball there. We read and bump up. We'll screen down again. Here's Kelsey Rose wanting to wheel and deal. He put a man in the popcorn machine and scores. Rose has 4.
Big time move there by Kelsey.
(16-10). You see the action. Scott drives. Strong young man, but Ridgely Reagan pulls the rebound. Rose wanted to take the defender to school again.
Yeah.
And the 3 by Cole Vargason drops there. And it was the right shot, Brian.
Yeah, he hesitated, but then the guy didn't come up on him, so he shot it, made it. Big-time shot by Cole, 3-point lead for the ECS Eagles. Coach, cut it.
Cole, a sophomore. Got a tough matchup, but he did well that time. They shuffle people. The 3 is off the backside, and Kelsey Rose plays jumping jack and gets it. 16-13 is the score. Cole almost got overextended, needed a little help, got it in the form of Kelsey Rose, and we'll hand back off to Cole Vargason. They switch just like we do on anything they can. They like to slide underneath. Jenkins' shot blocked by Scott. Scott's going to try to run it down himself. He'll kick back out. They throw across, nobody covering the backside. And Nick Owens, picks up his first 2 points. ECS has a sub up at the table. Great pictures by Worthy Road Studio here. And we thank the folks that helped us with the internet a little bit. Berman Jenkins just off the mark. Tyler Jones will take it, and he wants to run a little bit. And a nice pass. Owens missed the layup. Rebound, Caden Cook over to Vargason. Vargason will look it over. Cook showed him he can crank it. He didn't shoot it. And they'll say there's a travel there. And coming into the ball game is Royston back for them. And let's see. And there'll be a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
And again, a quick shout out to Riley Reagan and Reagan Realty. Brian, some quick thoughts. We got it down to within 3. We're just trailing by 5 now.
Yeah, cut the lead. We've had a couple of good looks from 3 that if we can get those to go, it changes the ball game. So we need to keep shooting those, and we got to find our guys on defense.
You're absolutely right. We've left a couple of post area, backside and front side post areas on. Look at Riley go after it. He tips it out. Carlos picks it up. Berman Jenkins, a little stutter step, gets it knocked away, and I think they hit his hand. And the referee says, Coach, you're right, foot change. That'll be the first team foul. That foul is on number 25. That's Sorgen Fry. And I did not. I had my head down. We had action that you got to see.
Yeah, Ridgely went to the spin. They came to help. He was able to split there. Good presence of mind to get that shot off and get fouled.
The balance eye elbow follow through right here, Ridge, if you can hear me. Just a little shorter. Here comes Wilson, their big man, back in for Ross. First free throw off. The late Hal Greer of the NBA said put those index and middle fingers over that rim, and he did. We're within a point closer. We're 4 down, and it looks like Kelsey Rose getting ready to check back in. Down screen or offside exchange. 3-point shot up off the iron. Fought for. Jones, who has good springs, won that one. He wants to go up, and they may get us for a foul, and the basket is going to be called good by Jones. He's already got 12.
A little bit of our own medicine there. We were getting offensive boards. They picked up one there. It's going to probably lead to 3 points for them.
Okay, they called it because originally the board put it up as being on. Originally, that's Caden's first foul, our second team foul of this quarter. Nobody rebounding at the free throw line except Jackson Christian players, but Jones true to the mark, and he has an old-fashioned 3-point play. 7-point game, 21-14 with 3 minutes, 53 seconds and counting left. See, 4 in the arc, or inside the arc, usually 1 on the ball. That's good defense. Vargason's 3, just missing. Bounced out long, though, and Scott got the rebound. Scott gets rid of it to Langston, and here comes the credit card. It's a MasterCard credit card. It's a charge.
Good possession there by Berman.
Yes. So that looks like Landon Ralston's second foul, and they'll check a new man in. Looks like Schur coming in. Nick Schur wearing 13.
Important 3 minutes right here, Coach.
It really is. We would love to keep it 5 or under, or even take the lead, but we want to not be more than 5 behind. 17-footer just off the rim. Ridgely Reagan corrals it, kicks it out, but it's. Let's see what the official called. They're going to. Coach Wise pointing a whole lot. That's what kind of confused me. It'll be ECS ball. Cole drifts over. Now we got to make sure we've talked on our change. Jones splits us, leaves it short. Reagan with a rebound. Jones down hard. Reagan wanted to go to the hole, and they send 2 to cut him off. He spins. There's the nice pass. But they say it's a foul on the floor.
Okay.
And that's the second foul on Sorgenfry. Lobbed out to Reagan to Berman Jenkins. They say that one was blocked and it came up short. Scott wanted to go. He'd rather wheel and deal, and he does. And he goes up, lays it in. Scott with his 4th point, and it's back to a 9-point lead. We had a little slipping down there on the end of the floor, Brian.
Yeah, I think Ridgely lost his balance there.
Owens waiting to come in. Nick Owens for ECS. There's the lob. Timing a little off. We missed the shot, though, and that's just one of those that sometimes bad things happen. Play was executed well. 3-point up, off the rim. Vargason with the rebound. Wants to run. And some tired young warriors for both teams out there. Check if people grab their pants or the bottom of their jersey. Sometimes they're needing air and a blow. Kelsey Rose is not to be denied, Brian.
Yeah, that's a big basket there. Coach Wise not happy. He calls his third timeout, I believe.
He has called, I know, at least two. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
And again, we thank all of our sponsors and the help on the TSSAA fee by Reagan Real Estate. Got a final, Brian. Lausanne 62, USJ 56.
Yep.
Now, what's important right now for our young men?
Minute 31 left. We talked about trying to keep it as tight as we can. And you know, this is an important stretch here. Coming out of a timeout, they're drawing up something offensively. We might switch up. I don't know if Kyle's going to do anything different defensively here. We got to talk and communicate. That was an important rest there. Ridgely's just worn out, so he needed that, and he's actually going to get a little bit more rest here in coming out of this timeout.
Absolutely. We need a great defensive possession here and to go down. Like I said, 5 is an important number. When we go in, we want to be down 5 or less. Now, that doesn't mean you can't come back, but numbers at certain times and the way games flow are very important. Tyler Jones has the basketball out front. They ran a version of a 1-4 offense at first. They'll screen across and bump. They read their screens. This is Scott with it, a very good player. They had Wilson posted up. Owens wanted to go to the hole. Good defense by Berman Jenkins. Back out to Scott, to Owens. Owens to Scott. You can see that. They're back working left wing. Jones has it now there. There's the skip across. We closed out well. The shot, nice block out. There's an ankle turn, but Cole Vargason has the basketball. And as soon as there's a stopping point, unless he can run it out, Caden Cook's three is up and down. The big man has come through.
Big shot by Caden. Yeah, I think he came down on the foot of our defender.
Nick Owens with an ankle injury. He tried to get back down there. Give that young man credit. He did not give up on the play. And they'll send Ross back in. Now, Ross can play post, too. He's the one that relieved Wilson from the post position when Wilson got those 2 early fouls. Reagan back in for us. Carlos gave us some good minutes, didn't he, Brian?
He did. And Ridgely got a little bit of break there. Let's dig down here on the defensive end, get a stop.
Yep. Big shot. They'll try to take our big men outside and then cut their big men back to the basket. There are times they're in a 5 out as well as playing 4 out and 1 under. And this is going to be the 5 out to finish the thing. They probably want Jones to go 1-on-1. He'll kick out. Here comes the drive. The shot is up by Scott. Nice drive by Scott. And we've got about 10 seconds to score with. Spinning. Ridgely got a hit. Lost it. The long toss. It'll be short as time runs out at the end of 1 half of play. ECS 25 and 19 for Jackson Christian. We are within 6. I'd like for it to be in 5. We'll come back. We'll have a special guest plus more here at halftime. Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
We are back with the Jackson Christian Eagles trailing the ECS Eagles 25-19, but a good comeback by our team very quickly. Our silver advertisers are Great American Sports, Southern Capital Advisors, also Kenny Sutherland's 5-Star Realty, and David White's Body Shop. Now, you've heard our gold sponsors, and with me I've got a young man that I'm going to give him some credit. We got great sponsors, but without his help tonight, I got to give him credit because the TSSAA likes that money.
They love that money, don't they?
Yes, they do. We have got Riley Reagan, who in his own right is a great athlete. What about, we better take care of this first. What about Ridgely?
I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I'd like to see maybe a couple more foul calls down there. I feel like we're getting bumped, but overall he's playing hard. Big shot from Caden right there at the end. That was huge.
Yeah, wasn't that huge?
That was huge.
Now,
DJ's missed a couple good ones that I think he normally hits, and keep getting those looks. We'll be in good shape in the second half.
Berman playing. This is a very physical game.
Very.
And it's not going to change. It's any better. The officials are being consistent with it. But now, what about how many sports did you play? Somebody told me to ask you that question.
I played football until freshman year, and then I stopped, and I just focused on basketball.
Well, okay. I was fixing to say, I knew you played more than one sport. Oh, Paul wants me to scoot back because I'm bad about blocking. You get your picture made tonight.
I didn't know it was going to be on.
Yeah, and I'm the worst about looking forward to that. And the basketball seems to run in the family.
I guess you could say that.
Well, I know a couple of people. Let's see now. Ms. McNeil played down in Hardin County a long time ago. And then, of course, Brandy played at Chester County a little bit.
You know, I haven't seen tape, but I've been told she was really good. I don't know how good. I don't know how true that is, but me and Ridgely give her a little bit of flack here and there. I'd like to see some tape, but
if we can find any, if anybody has any, I may. The coaches of two of those schools, when both them played, are not coaching anymore. But what about basketball? How did it help you with the real estate business? Somebody told me to ask you that too.
I think basketball teaches a lot of life lessons. You learn a lot. I think staying level-headed throughout. You know, you could use that same way for a transaction. There's a lot that happens from start to finish. Keeping your emotions in check throughout has been, I think, key over the last 5 or 6 years of my real estate career. But there's so many friendships that you gain throughout the, 5 years. I ended up playing 1 year in college. But there's a lot of friends, and I think I've had 4 or 5 people end up buying houses now. So there's just a lot of, I would say, life lessons. That sounds a little cliche, but I would say that's the biggest thing. It's helped a ton.
That is the biggest thing. Okay, let's focus back on the Eagles.
Okay.
I know you love to watch Riley, but you are a fair man that watches all the kids. What do we got to do to get back in? We're not out of the game, but to get tied up and get ahead.
Overall, I think defensively, and you probably saw it a couple times, we're getting a little lost. Not knowing who our guys are. ECS is doing a good job of switching or moving the ball well, and not just standing there being stagnant. Offensively, I think we just have to keep moving that ball. Like, keep moving it, keep getting open looks. Realistically, I think this game could be tied. We missed a couple easy layups early on.
Yes.
I think Kelsey's got a mismatch a lot with that. I think it's number 25. Take advantage of that. We'll get some shots to fall, and I think we'll have a good shot come the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. You were right. Brian and I talked about the situation. We've made some – well, we didn't switch because we didn't communicate. We had two onside post situations that hurt. We had a backside one that I believe it was Tyler Jones that threaded the needle, and they laid it up. When we stopped those kind of things, we forced them to take the bad shot. They're playing a form of a pack defense. They read their screens. We've made some good curl cuts, but the ball was not at a good angle to get them. So we just need to play our game and make every possession count. Now, they get to reach a lot because they got quick hands.
Yeah.
We cannot turn the ball over.
I agree. I agree. Just got to be a little bit tougher. I told Ridgely, I sent him a text today, and I said, hey, we played Memphis Mitchell I think it was my junior year. That was the third year in a row winning state. Memphis refs called the game a little bit differently. It's a little bit more physical, which can, I think for Ridge especially, that hones to his game a little bit because he is a physical player. Our guys they've got to be willing to take that contact and finish at the rim, and we'll be good.
Sound like a winner. Final statement. I always give folks a final statement on the broadcast.
I guess, looking to buy or sell real estate, whether it's land investments, commercial, residential, we do it all. Family owned since we've been there for 5 years now. So we've got 10 other agents. We would love to help you guys. Our phone number is 731-410-7700.
Well, we appreciate you, the kids I know do, and all Jackson Christian fans. You're probably a hero tonight. we appreciate you being here,
well,
and let's go pull them through to victory.
There we go. Thank you, Coach Joe.
There he is. Let's take a timeout, and when we come back, Brian Bullard, and we'll have some stats.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
I'm not that prepared. It's more seat of my pants.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Back at ECS where the Jackson Christian Eagles are trailing by 6. Brian, some thoughts and adjustments that might be made.
Yeah, I don't know how many adjustments the Coach Teichman's looking at, other than we got to convert when they give us good shots, and we missed some free throws that would have us a little bit closer, but we have to continue to attack and be aggressive going to them. They're trying to block shots, so we have to keep going and playing to that. I would suspect that they might set up and try to take a few charges. They haven't tried yet, and so he may be frustrated with them, and so they may get to the point where they're going to stand up and try to take a hit versus jump and try to block the shot. Defensively, with the exception of a few lapses, just losing guys, we're making them. They've had some open looks, but I think we're making them work for their shots. We just have to make sure everything that we do, we force them to take contested shots as much as possible.
Yeah, they only have one three-pointer, and that's from their, I believe he is their leading scorer. I could stand to be corrected. And that's Tyler Jones. He has 13, leads all scorers. 2 for Royston, 2 for Owens, 6 for Scott, and 2 for Wilson. For the Jackson Christian Eagles, Berman Jenkins only has 2. We got to get him going. Vargason has a big 3. Kelsey Rose 6. Ridgely Reagan 5, and Caden Cook 3 for a total of 19. We're just about ready for second half action. ECS will have the basketball at half court to start this half. You see a sign over there, and it says Wise Guys Eagle Basketball. That's because their coach's name is Tim Wise. Very good coach. We have coached against each other. I was an assistant, though, when I coached against him, and he's a very good coach, just like our coach, Kyle Teichman. A very good coach, too, and he gets better. He's a young man. Brother Wise and I are both the older guys in the gymnasium as far as coaches. And they'll pop Scott out. He comes out and gets the basketball for ECS. They'll fake the handoff here, or didn't really fake it. Jones wanted to go one-on-one with Kelsey. Kelsey does a good job. Now the three-pointer by Wilson, the big man stepped out and hit a big 3 for them.
And he can do that. Coach Heichman talked about his shooting ability.
And he is a left-handed shooter, too. We run a couple of circle cuts to spin. Rose, dipsy-do, and it's in the hole.
Mercy.
Hey, that's NBA all the way. Shot up, and Scott retaliates and answers. He's got 8. Rose has 8. We're down 9. But they opened up fast on us the last time, and we fought back. We just have a little less time to fight back in this half. I will let you be the judge. An interesting call. Bourbon Jenkins with his first, team first of this half. Jones with the basketball. USJ lost a tough contest tonight to Lausanne. Good defense and a good call. And this young man that's officiating here had it all the way, too. Cole Vargason coming up the floor. We're looking over. We'll go to a box set, pop out, undercut, screen, the Taylor entry. They call it Lipscomb. Just won't stay down, but Ridgely hustling, goes up and gets it. What an effort. He's got 7, and we're back to within 7.
Yeah, that was 1 against 3, and he won the battle there. I thought he got fouled.
Well, our young men want to play, and Ridgely is determined. That time we let them get one on us on the basket cut.
Can't trade baskets.
Yeah, we're at the point now where we've got to win 1.5 possessions, as a coach I know that I work for would say, and eventually it gets to where you got to win 2 possessions to every one the other team. Nice ball movement and player movement. The Taylor entry or the cut underneath with a screen. Vargason wants to try the left baseline, but he'll bring it back out front and reset his offense. To Ridgely Reagan left wing. There's the cutter Jenkins. Wisely did. And Vargason's 3 bounces up. And the rebound pulled down by Landon Royston. Quickly into the corner. Oh, we lost a man down underneath, but he left it short, and that was Wilson left it short. Caden Cook with the rebound. Brian, we have had a little trouble with that underneath cut of theirs. Probably coming off a back screen. I need to watch that a little more. Nice screen for Jenkins. And they're going to get him for a second one. And the charge taken there. That's his second foul, our team's second foul. And again, we lose Wilson. Wilson used the shoulder, and it goes in. So it's now an 11-point lead. We definitely need a basket here. Bargeson wanted to go, gets it across to Reagan. Reagan cuts, spins, slice, dice, left it a little short. And Tyler Jones streaking down the floor, off too hard. Kelsey Rose. And let's see what the call is.
Oh, White.
And that is Langston's, or Royston, Landon Royston. I've got him with 4, and I believe their scoreboard agrees with me.
Yep, that's right.
He was one of the starters in the game. He has 2 points. And they're taking some big sags against us. Left it a little short. It was straight enough. And the drives we've got have been well earned by our young men because they are sagging off.
Yep.
Jackson Christian needing a defensive stop. It's over to Owens. I bet he got his ankle taped at halftime. To Jones. Jones looking, goes with the pass just over the shoulder. And looks like they'll get Cole Vargason on the foul. And it'll be 2 shots for Sorgenfrey. Vargason's second foul. First shot up, shot it, got it. And that's his first points. Graham Sorgenfrey. And if I am mispronouncing, that's how we were told. He leaves that one short, rebound to Ridgely Reagan. Trailing by 12, this becomes a very important possession. Rose wants the 15-footer. Rose's shot up, did not want to dance in the hole. And, it looks like Scott's going to get on the drive and one, or an old-fashioned 3-point play. Kelsey Rose first foul, but that's 4 team fouls. The next one, they'll be shooting the rest of this quarter 2 shots. For the old-fashioned 3-point play, the completion of it, it's 38-23. Coach Teichman has signaled play 2. Run a man off the screen, that's Jenkins. They go over the top of it. The Rose in the high post. Ridgely Reagan looking. They wanted to get Berman Jenkins. Barkison's got it out of range, although if he bends his knees, he probably could have hit that one. To Reagan. Now they're clogging it up pretty good in that lane area. To Jenkins, he goes up with a 3. Hits down but won't stay. Rose trying to avoid the foul. And it's ECS ball. Jones looking for a play from his coach. I didn't see what Coach Wise signaled him. Bargerson all over Owens, but they get the pass off. Jenkins guarding, and they kick out to Owens. Owens' 3 is going to be off. Rebound, and kind of got knocked out of there, and they pick it up. They being ECS, they missed the shot. Here comes Kelsey Rose. And a lot of help here. And again, look how that lane's jammed up, Brian.
Yeah, they do a good job forcing you out.
Run a complete curl, a pop out. There it is. Nice play, nice layup, nice pass. Everything was great about that. It's going to be a timeout on the floor by Jackson Christian. Let's take a timeout here. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Back at ECS where it's 38-25. Remind everybody this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2024. Brian, we needed that basket and probably needed that timeout.
Yeah, we did, and, got us back off that little scoring snide there. 13-point lead. they're a good team. So we have to dig in over the next couple minutes here and see if we can cut into this and give ourselves a chance in the fourth quarter.
You're absolutely correct. We got to dig in on defense. Here come the Eagles to play against the Eagles. A little play on words as both teams are Eagle. They go over to Scott on the right side. Back out front to Owens, to Wilson. Down in the corner to Jones. Good ball movement. Couple of underneath cuts. They make a diagonal cut. Scott wants to spin, but look who's there, Cole Vargason. Cole gives it off. Berman Jenkins was fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Good team defense.
Yes, it was.
Offside defender there coming in for the steal.
And anytime a man turns his back like that when he's dribbling, it's a good time to double team him when he comes out of the spin. See Cook and Rose on the line. Reagan back with Vargason. First one, shot it, got it. DJ's got 3 points tonight. Cole Vargason, we can see, is going to pick up Owens. Second one, shot it, got it. Back to within 11, and again, needing another good defensive stand. Coach Wise, you could probably see him in our picture trying to orchestrate a little bit for ECS. They're going to feed Wilson in the post. He's going to try to hook and spin. Ridgely goes up high, grabs the rebound after it gets away from him. Watch little things like people bending the arms back, and there'll be a foul. It's on the floor. We'll see who the official calls it on ECS. And that is Tyler Jones, his second foul tonight. We try to lob it in. Here's the fall away jumper. It's banked in. I believe Kelsey has found the way to the bank tonight, Brian.
Yeah, great job. Just wheeling that basket in right there.
He's got 10. We switch on the backside. Jones looking at it. 1:02 and counting left. They go to Scott outside the NBA shooting arc. Wilson pops out. Caden Cook has him. Ridgely doing a wise thing, waiting for Jones right there on the arc. He'll step up a step. They'll have an offside exchange here. They faked the screen down, just made it an offside exchange. A lot of terminology there that comes out of the shell drill. And they may be holding for that last shot, 35 seconds, although I think they will take the first great shot available inside the arc. Here's Jones. Cole Vargason backs up, and that's where you can let Jones hold it out there. You can step out and make him play. Here comes Ridgely Reagan. That gives him a taller man, Brian, to shoot over.
Yeah, better matchup for us size-wise.
14 seconds. You see it on your clock as it counts down. They'll go to work at about 10. Jones going to come off the screen. They'll take him inside. Here's the kick out to Owens. His shot missed. The tip, no good. Cook's got the rebound. That will end the quarter, but a good defensive stand, Brian.
Yeah, we needed that. Got it under double digits. Got ourselves a chance, Coach, going into the fourth.
We're going to take a 30-second timeout and come back for the fourth and final quarter of this contest.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
Back here for the fourth quarter of play, and we will remind you that our gold sponsors are Carlock Nissan, Aloha Pools, Jones Chevrolet, the Blacksmith Restaurant, Dynamics Physical Therapy, Humboldt, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Elite Dental, Bank of Jackson, McCoy's Heating and Air, and Deaton's Carpet One. Brian, quick thought about what's got to happen in this quarter.
Yeah, we start out possessions. We can't be in too big of a hurry and take bad shots, but we got to have some sense of urgency about us. Coach Wise just showed there that they'll hold the ball. So we got to score. We can't trade baskets. And if we can get a few stops, maybe look for a press or something like that to get some momentum going.
And they've got pretty good ball handlers. Even if we play defense, they really want to pull us away and get us outside that arc. just like we want to get inside that arc, and they're doing a pretty good job. There's the back pick, but they held off and didn't pop out with our shooter. Vargason runs the baseline, but it's to Jenkins. Running one-hander, they say a block. It's going to be two shots. This is the right man so far. He has been true on his free throws. He's 4 for 4. And I jinxed him. Shame on me. That one hit the back of the iron.
The announcer's jinx.
Yeah. It's first time all game I've said how many somebody's hit. Second one shot it, got it. It's an 8-point game. A lot of moxie by both these teams, both playing hard, both wanting to make those semifinals at Jackson Christian. That'll be Friday night for the boys' semis. Scott wanted to wheel and deal, goes to Jones. Reagan's got him. They run a flare cut on the backside. They'll screen down. Out to Scott. He's got a step. Rose tried to help, but Scott has taken and done a very good job here in the second half. He's got 13 in the contest now, most of those in the second half. 10-point lead. Reagan with a 3 left side. 3 up, 3 down for Ridgely Reagan. He's got 12 and a timeout's been called. Let's go to a break.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
And we are back here, timeout to get set. A couple of our silver sponsors, we'll get them all a little later, but Kenny Southern with 5-Star Realty, Great American Sports, Southern Capital Advisors, David White's Body Shop, and Brian need that big defensive stop I'm always talking about.
Right, big 3 there, cut it to 7, but we got to get stops.
See Carlos in there wearing his familiar 0, and that one. Okay, they're going to get us for a hold. And it looks like Wilson will come back in. That's the 3rd foul on Cole Vargason, our first of this 4th quarter. They get it into Tyler Jones. He wants to drive baseline. And Ridgely went for the steal, and they're going to call a blocking foul. That is Ridgely's 2nd foul. Scott's got it, and he's had a big second half. Guarded by Berman Jenkins. We cut him off, and he has to get rid of it. Owens. We've extended our defense a little bit, Brian.
Good trap.
Good job, and that one's going to get thrown away. It'll be Jackson Christian basketball. Trailing by 7.
Got to take advantage.
Yep. They're going to check with 4 fouls. Landon Royston back in there. And I know he's one of their very good players, and they want him on the floor.
Zone.
They're in their 1-3-1, which Tim Wise is known for. This is one of those defenses you need to gap. 3 down by Berman Jenkins. And this is a 4-point contest. Look at Cole, he's all over it, the ball loose, but it's still good defense.
Yeah, and DJ needed that one. Big shot, 4-point game. We had a steal there, but we just ran out of real estate.
Really did. I enjoyed the young men's effort. It's out to number 4, Royston. Landon Royston looking. They want to go across. There's Jones. Will he take the 3? Ridgely says take one on me. You're not going to the hole. And Coach Wise wants a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with a 4-point differential.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCH, JCS, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
We are back, Brian. It is that time where all good men must step up and play.
Yep. Big. Hey, got us back in it. Got to have some stops.
Yeah, they go 1-4 low, slide the man up, and a lot of teams use that. It's very safe. We did a good switch then on the cutter that was going through the lane. Jones wants to kick out. And they bring it out front. That was handling the ball was Royston. There's the screen and then back cut. And if you don't make the front cut, they back cut a good strip then. Jenkins comes up with the basketball. You taught him that, didn't you, Brian?
That's right.
Basket here would really, really be big and would send the Jackson Christian fans into a frenzy. Here's Berman Jenkins going through it. And I told you, there they are getting up. This is a two-point contest.
2-point game, Coach. It was at 14.
Yes.
It was at 14. Big-time guts on the road by the Eagles.
Great effort by the Jackson Christian Eagles. Also, ECS has played their hearts out, too. And
fortunate there. He got up in there.
Yeah, they were fortunate. Goes into Wilson. We drop down. I will stay silent and let you judge the call. That one is on Carlos. That's our third team foul.
All I'll say, Coach, that's great. That's great defense. That's all we'll say. That's great defense.
Yeah, interesting call.
Mercy.
Jones has it. Goes inside. And he walked.
And this is what we were talking about earlier. If we can get it close, the game pressure gets back on them.
Yes,
being
it
the
does.
home team, the higher seed. And so you can feel that a little bit now. We got to continue to execute our offense. Don't get too excited. We got a lot of game left.
Okay, this is the thumbs down play. I don't know if it's the same one Lipscomb run, and we'll see. Kelsey wanted to wheel and deal, but they cut him off. Ferguson has backed it out. Very important possession. Check our matchups. Caden Cook, who's hit a three, and that brought Jones a little further out then.
That's right.
Kelsey Rose with the dribble handoff. Same thing, Reagan, and a nice little dribble weave out there. Looking for an opening. Rose kicks it out. He was wise then. The freshman using good judgment. He has grown all season as a basketball player. Okay, there's the stacked fist call. Here's Vargason's three, up, just missing. Rebound, Berman Jenkins. Oh, if that shot had dropped, it would have gone nutsoid here. Kelsey stuck in the lane, goes up, he's fouled.
That'd be his fifth, too, I believe.
If that's on number 4, it is. Landon Royston fouls out. And you have to have at least 2 men under the goal. Now, did they call a timeout? Now, ECS will come back down to rebound. Kelsey Rose will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. He has 10 points in the contest. Every shot taken by either team is very important right now. Shot it, got it. It's a 1-point contest.
The young fella's not fazed by the moment, is he, Coach?
No, he's not, and he has played. You can no longer call him a freshman now. Even though he missed that one, you still can't call him a freshman. Berman Jenkins with some tough defense. We got to get back and cut the driving lanes off. Jones has it, their leading scorer. He's got 15.
That's okay. That's okay.
And they are going to call a blocking foul. That'll be Ridgely's third, I believe. Now, my stats may be wrong. I had them with this would be the 5th team foul on us, but if it's only 4, then that is good.
Glad they're getting that sweat off.
Yeah, and I'm glad they are.
That's the first time in a while Jones has had the basket, so that foul's not terrible for us.
No, it's not. It's lobbed out to Jones. Cole Vargason with some tough defense there, but Ridgely's got Jones. And Jones with a nice little avoidance hook gets his 17th point, and they go up, they being ECS 3. You can't say Eagles tonight because you'll be half right and half wrong because both teams are Eagle. Ridgely Reagan wants to percolate. He gets it stripped from him. The ball loose, and ECS picks it up. Jones will orchestrate here, and they're taking their time, Brian.
Yep.
There's the read, and they make the bump and the cut off of it. They'll bring it back outside. This is Scott, who's had a good night in the second half. They're moving around the horn, and we have gotten lost. And that was Sergeant Fry with just his 3rd point of the ball game. It's a 5-point game. Now it's a little more imperative for us to score quickly now. Ferguson's 3 off the back of the iron. Cook with the rebound. Kicks it back out. .117 and counting. Ridgely Reagan's got it. We run the cut off of the baseline. We go to Cook, and they say it was last touched by him. And I'm not sure. They may be fixing to go to the 4 corner, or either they're going to run the 1-4 press break.
Yeah.
And they get it up to Owens. And we cover down. We got to get our matchups, and now you've got to make them pick the dribble up and deny. There's the lob out there. And we're almost at take a chance time, Brian. And they'll say the foul is on Cole Vargason, but that does stop the clock. Going to the line will be Nick Owens. He has 2 points in the game. Owens will attempt his first shot. Eyes it, tries it, and he buys it. Looks like he's a very good free throw shooter. Second attempt by Owens. It is up. It bounces off. We are down 6 with 48 counting. Or actually down in around 44 now. Berman Jenkins trying to make something happen. Gets bumped, goes up. The clock will stop, so Brian, we can score with the clock stopped.
Important there. Try to get some points here with the clock not moving. Then we're gonna have to get back into our press, go for a steal. If we don't get it, we got a foul.
You are absolutely correct. Shot it, got it. Second one rattles, but good. There'll be a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout and come back with 39 seconds of action.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
We are back for the exciting 39 final seconds. ECS to inbound, and Brian, we've got to have that basketball.
Yes, sir.
As you can see, he can run the baseline. They throw it up in the air. It hits. It is out of bounds. It belongs to the Eagles.
That's a bad mistake right there. We got to capitalize off that.
Yeah, through the sky rocket rather than the baseball pass. And yes, they could run the baseline. I think the officials, they're going to talk about where you inbound it.
I think they were trying to get the time put back on because nobody touched the ball.
Yeah,
it shouldn't have run.
It should be 39 full seconds. I'm glad you watched that. The proper throw-in spot, there should be 0.6 of a second added back to this clock. We're not going to get the 0.6. There's the ball to Reagan. He'll have to pick it up. We're 4 down, got to score in a hurry. Here's Cole Vargason, a good three-point shooter. They put the tall man Wilson out there to guard him. 3 up, 3 down by Vargason. We need a timeout. We get it. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back for the exciting conclusion.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit, plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000, plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
Jackson Christian trails by 1. Brian, what's got to happen for us?
20.3. We don't have a lot of time to play with, so we got to go for a steal. We're going to have to foul.
They run the baseline. They throw it in. Carlos was quick but couldn't get there. They've got to run out, and we've got to trap, pick out a poor free throw shooter. Now, I believe Nick Owens is a good free throw shooter. Now, he is 1 for 2 in the contest, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Thought for a minute Carlos might have something going down there.
Yep.
Will rebound with 4. They won't rebound with anybody. Nick Owens at the line. He's got 3 points tonight. He's 1 for 2. First one, shot it. It bounces off. Now, even if they hit it, we can still tie this game with a 2 and win it with a 3.
Let's hit a 3 and go home. Let's hit a 3 and go home right here.
I got a feeling that either Cole Vargason or Berman Jenkins has a 3 up their sleeve. 14 seconds. Shot it, got it. It's a 2-point contest at 46-45, and they will take their last timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
White knuckler time right here, nail biter. Brian, well, 3 wins it, a 2 ties it. Somebody's going home tonight.
Yeah, I would love for us to, I don't know what, couldn't see what Coach Teichman's drawing up. You got to think it could be a play for DJ, but the way Coe's been shooting in that big 3 late, who knows what he's going to do right here. So they're going to put some pressure on us, make it work up the floor.
And I think what they'll do is they'll try to make us use as much time, not give us a good shot. Vargason's got it with 10 seconds. Ridgely Reagan, NBA range. Berman Jenkins going to drive to the goal. He can tie it up right here. It comes off. No good. Rebound by Wilson. And the Jackson Christian Eagles are going to have a tough loss of 46-44. Let's take a 1-minute timeout and come back, and we'll wrap this contest up.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. The final score, Jackson Christian lost by 2, 46-44, but an outstanding effort considering the hole we dug early. Our young men fought. There's nothing to be ashamed of, but they played to win. They played hard. Brian, it's your turn with the comments.
Yeah, that was, Coach, not much more you can ask for besides obviously coming out with a win there, but down 14, it felt dead in the water, and our guys never quit, and that's a testament to Coach Teichman and his staff, and just keep playing. You never know what's going to happen. We got game pressure back on them. Had a decent look there to tie it, and just rimmed out, didn't go in. But, man, to be back in that position, to put yourselves there with the injuries that we've had and a chance to win and upset them on their home floor, we were right there. And you know, you're going to go back and replay that, and, you know, what can we do different here? What can we do different there? That's a good team.
They're a well-coached, good team.
Well-coached team, talented team. They've won a lot of games this year. They'll make some noise in the semifinals and finals. I can't say enough about our guys.
I can't either. For me, I live and die with these young men sometimes, kind of heartbreaking. Coach Wise's team scored 46 points. They played their hearts out. He coached his heart out just like our kids played their heart out. And, of course, Kyle Teichman coached his heart out. Tyler Jones had 17 for them. Royston had 2. Nick Owens had 4 points. 13 for Ryan Scott. 3 for Fry. Or that's Sorgan Fry. I'm sorry about that. And Wilson, the big center, had 7. For us, Berman Jenkins had 12. Ridgely Reagan had 12. And, of course, Kelsey Rose, I thought, played an outstanding game. He had 11. Cole Vargason had 2 big threes, especially that one in the fourth quarter. And Caden Cook had a big 3. A very sad time because we lose Sky King, Mr. Enthusiasm, as he's a senior, Ridgely Reagan. Ben Herbers will graduate. And, of course, Aiden Shaw, one of our captains, and what a great player, out with an injury. But our young men have acquitted themselves well. It's a team that Jackson Christian can be proud of. And Jackson Christian fans, you need to honor this young team and pat them on the back. And we will see ECS over in Jackson semifinals Friday night. Brian, you got any other thoughts?
And I feel like that, they came all the way up, just crushed for those guys. The effort and the intensity and the guts it takes to come back. I know they're hurting right now. We appreciate those seniors, these young guys getting ready to step up and take on larger roles next year. Just a great season. You win over 20 games. You start the season without Jay, then, that game against TCA, Aiden goes down, and probably more important players to a team in the state than Coach Teichman had to work around this year, and guys stepped up. You can't say enough about Kelsey and Co and Carlos and all those guys stepping up and rising up and giving ECS everything they wanted on their home floor.
Absolutely, a great effort. Please say some nice things to the Eagles team, both Eagles team, but to Jackson Christian and fans. Thank Kyle Teichman. That's not easy. I've been in his shoes before and lost an All-American that could have led us to a state title, and you have to coach around these things. He and his staff and all the folks at Jackson Christian, the administration, and, of course, we want to thank ECS for their hospitality. They have been very nice to us over here, and I got to see an old friend, Tim Wise, and his team will be in Jackson. But I can't say enough about this, and I will remind you, Paul Schulte will have this game archived in high definition by tomorrow at the worst. We have to drive back to Jackson, and you can replay it again and see the game again, and you want to watch it because our young men did nothing but acquit themselves well. And, Brian, like I said, they came from two deep holes to get back in the ball game. And I know you're proud, I'm proud, and we thank both schools' administration. Remind you, this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2024. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz broadcast without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. We had a great time tonight, except for we would have liked to have had 2 to tie it up or 3 more, but it was a great contest. Gary Lockhart did his always super job. Paul Schulte did about 3 things and stuff tonight. We appreciate Riley Reagan coming up for that halftime interview. My color man, I love him, and I'll see him on Thursday night when the Lady Eagles play. Brian Bullard does such a great job. He'll get a little baseball practice in, too. And for Coach Joe Holloway, it is time to say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night, all.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.